Hello, this channel is focused on keyboard and piano performance, specifically the techniques and tricks developed in my touring years. I stopped touring around 2012 to switch careers, domesticate myself, and start a family, which is all I really live for. Now that a little energy is again available, I'm looking back to realize that I may not have been the best, but the things I came up with are worthy of sharing. So I'm using a small window of time after my kids go to bed to shake them out, put them here for you to take further. In this video, I'm finishing my home studio on the second story of my carriage house in coastal New Jersey. Except for loading materials, this was all done late night. Music and carpentry are skills from my childhood. When I transitioned from music to carpentry and later construction management, it felt like a very natural transfer of skills. Therein or not connection came into my focus. Let me start describing this connection with some common roots. Both are heavy on pattern recognition. Both are the art and science of assembling many parts into a cohesive unit with an intended purpose, and, albeit somewhat obvious, both have an end result that almost exclusively serves the human experience. I'll take it a bit further and say the two disciplines engage quantifiable values organized in a set. Both develop via a function, and both end, hopefully at least, in a logical and aesthetic solution. In carpentry, that solution is the result of the design, like a nice staircase that's easy to navigate while carrying something bulky. In music, that solution is the result of writing an arrangement, like a really great rhythm that pulls in the listener. For instance, if I build a staircase with all the steps at exactly 8 inches and one random one at 9 inches, someone's going to take a dive, because we're taking that user out of their expected mechanical rhythm. Similarly, if I make a song with 4 beats per measure but slip in one measure with 5 beats, someone's going to take a dive. I'll take it even a bit further. The time in music and the physical world of imperial units we use in the States both follow the geometric sequence 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on. In music, our note divisions are built on this, and in building, we've standardized codes and materials on the same multiplier. For instance, studs are 16 inches on center and sheets of drywall are 4 foot by 8 foot. I once had this conversation with a professor of mathematics at UC Berkeley to see if this actually made sense or if I was just making stuff up. He confirmed it's a natural solution. The nth term is 2n, 2 to the power of n. Very natural, actually. For instance, every person has 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 grandparents. Whenever you have a sequence in nature that doubles or halves at every step, this sequence shows up. One could think of these subdivisions as units, and the units as blocks that someone's handing you, each one twice the size as the last one. And as you're stacking these blocks in any arrangement, they start to form a unique shape. And on the music platform, these units could be thought of as note durations, a 16th, an 8th, a quarter. Depending on how you envision this, a rhythm should emerge. Or you could apply it tonally and see what unfolds. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and a major scale sounds like this. NASA's Kepler mission engaged the public's help sifting through its data because, at least at the time, a person could detect the patterns in the light curve readouts more efficiently than a computer. So while concepts of space-time are only barely in my reach of understanding in a consumer sense, it's pretty easy for me to feel no real difference between an inch and a musical measure. They both exactly define the distance between 2 points. My days are now spent in technical analysis, predicting time and money, means and methods. Occasionally the fact that I was a professional musician comes up, and I get asked how I got from there to here. What I laid out for you here is part of my answer. Thank you for listening.